I'm live. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be back once again. And I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are watching right now. I hope everyone's doing well and in the best of health. So, before I move on, let me first introduce myself to those who are new to this video. My name is Ellen, and I'm from the Philippines. I'm a mother of two growing kids. I'm a finance professional, a proud digital business owner, a business mentor, and of course, now a published author of I Am Happy in My Kitchen too. These are actually home cook recipes, easy home cook recipes that you can follow at home for your families and loved ones, and also a motivational speaker. So today is really uh, day 7. So day 7 is a power power of passion. This is the part of the 21 days journey to achieve a success or breakthroughs in 2022. So I'd like first to recall the day 1. Day 1 was on the power of positive mindset, and under those are where roots create the fruits, the day 2. And then day 3 is on the planting before harvests. And then, of course, the day 4 was on the second power, which is the power of purpose. In the power of purpose, under those are day 5 was on the what clarity of purpose, and the day 6 was on the planning and evaluation. And today is actually on the day 7, the third power of um, passion. So I would say what what is passion, right? So we know we talk about passions as examples would be cooking, baking, but I would say that passion is what you call energy. And for some, they call it the soul of the or the oxygen of the soul, because it gives the forces to to move towards our goals, and it gives the action more powerful. That's why it's called energy, right? And Oprah said that you feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. So there's a really, uh, a, a force, what we call excitement, that allows one to have this passion. And as we have here, it says never underestimate the power of passion. It's because it's actually, it's what? It's the propelling, it's a compelling force, it compels you to do it, or it propels. Well, it can be more or less the same thing. No, I mean, it can be in the same power. It can compel you, it can what it propels you. Propels is it brings you to that goal, while compel is actually like a force, right? So passion is really something that is really important in achieving breakthroughs in our lives, because it's the oxygen, as what one of the authors says. It's an oxygen of the soul. So one has to have a passion. But the question is, what is your passion? So of course that will be my next topic for the day 8, discovering your passion. But offhand, when we say passion, it's really something that will allow you to achieve the goal. And it says, even in one of the readings I have, it says that if you don't know your purpose in life, which is actually important, then follow your passion. And then your passion will lead you to your purpose in life. So how do you put this, or how do we put this in context, or in actual context? So for example, the person who is passionate in doing, for example, gardening. His passion is actually raising plants, doing his garden so beautifully. It takes a passion to do that kind of beautiful garden. You have a lot of things going on in having a garden. There's of course the elements of nature, but at the same time there's also the resources like your time, your talents in doing the planting, and at the same time resources. So you need to invest time, talents, and your resources in terms of the plants. You can buy fertilizers, the soil, the seedlings to make the plant. So that's really example of, if your passion is gardening, that's actually a way for you to discover your purpose in life, right? So some people are who are selling the plants, I always ask them, what leads you to this kind of business? Of course, aside from being a profitable business, they would always say that they love tending the plants. They love taking care of the plants. Not everyone is too happy doing that, right? Some people I would call uh, uh, those people who are dreaming to become plantitos and plantitas, they would always say, I don't really have a green thumb. I still believe that, maybe they have some reasons for not really having that plant grow, because maybe they're just busy, right? Because I would always say that everyone has the power to cultivate plants, because we are all creation of God. But I think it also goes with the word passion. If one is not passionate into cultivating the plants, then you cannot really force the person to like gardening or planting, right? So one has to have the passion. One has to have the excitement. Just like in cooking, I said in my book, it's actually messy and hot in the kitchen. So if one has no passion to persevere in that kind of passion, which is cooking and baking, you cannot also last long, right? Because it's not just a fad. It's not just a fashion of making, cooking and baking. It also has to have what your excitement to go with that. Because I read that to also know that it is your passion, it's something like you cannot you will not what you will not be bored doing that in your lifetime. So for example, passion of cooking or baking or gardening, for example, it's a timeless kind of excitement. So when you were a teenager, up to your adulthood, up to your old age, you would still love to do cooking. You would still love to do baking. You would still love to do gardening, because it's your passion. It allows you to go back to that kind of um, activity with excitement. So that's really passion, and that's actually um, relevant in all of the what processes in achieving goals, in achieving breakthroughs, because as what I said, this is the soul of the oxygen of the soul, is the energy. So without energy, it's quite impossible to arrive to your destination and to arrive to your goal, because that propels you, that brings you, that's a force that allows you to go towards that direction. So I hope that you will follow me tomorrow. The day 8 is tomorrow. The day 8 is about discovering your passion. So it's actually a continuation of this power of passion. And it's called power of passion because it's really just within ourselves that we can tap this kind of power, right? So it's not actually outside of us, it's actually within us. So it's just a matter of course, able to, to listen to your inner longings in your heart, Sure. The passion actually comes from inside. It's actually coming from, it's an energy. So it's something that goes within us and, of course, flow out of us, out of an energy. So if you would notice, one who has a lot of energy is so passionate, is so, a person that's actually with excitement and with actually one that is with gusto. So, a lot of people actually what equate passion with with force, with excitement, and with a heart to pursue a particular kind of activity. So it's actually the one of the most important elements of being or getting or achieving breakthroughs in life, is to have a passion for something you want to achieve, right? So um, how do we know what's our passion? Then join me tomorrow for a topic on discovering your passion. So, this is going to be a journey towards achieving breakthroughs in 2022. As I said, it's a journey, so it takes time. In actual achievement of our purpose, it actually allows us to be able to achieve this kind of purpose. So I hope, guys, everyone's doing well and in the best of health. And so catch me live tomorrow for another journey to achieve breakthroughs in 2022. So bye for now, guys, and thanks a lot for watching.